It's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Terraria. You know, I'm not very good, but that doesn't matter. Last time we got stressed out about the inventory being full, but I guess we cleared it up before we quit, so that's good. So what we're gonna do is we need to like build some more houses and stuff. To that end, we're going to first try to find like some acorns that I probably have, because I know. Alright, there's some extra tables we've got. I know we haven't been replanting the forest as well as we should. So, yeah. I was like, I've got a ton of acorns. We'll get them. We've got some chairs. You know, we'll, we could just make dirt houses, I guess. We don't have to make the walls out of wood, do we? No, we don't. Let's go ahead and get Abby out. You never know when you'll need her. Just dirt floor in it? Yeah, I mean, why not, right? Dirt floor, dirt house. This is, it's like, this is the modern era. This is how we're all living here now. And we need wall. Got to have wall. This will be the next dirt house. Oh yeah. We can't make wall of dirt. We can make wall of dirt. Man, dirt's an amazing blessing, isn't it? We don't even need all of this stuff. Can you make door out of dirt? That's the real question we're finally asking. Finally asking the questions that matter. We'll just have a nice dirt house for our people. It's a very, very prestigious neighborhood. We're just gonna make another one here. Because if we just dirt wall up the background, then we can like segment a couple of houses over potentially. You know, if we had more dirt, that would be good. If we had a better pickaxe, we could get more dirt. All of these things will happen in due time. Because I think we can just, like, build, like, a sick row house of dirt over in this direction. That'll be awesome, you know. No stone houses, you know. No more wood houses unless the Dryad shows up, you know. You don't want to seem like a Philistine. Expecting her to live in dirt instead of a nice tree. A lady. Yeah, we're just really making a mess of this. It's fine. Not the building, it's just incredibly not aesthetic. We could fix it later, but I will give you one guess as to whether or not that is ever going to happen. Is this a large enough house? We can check with the little thing. It is missing a wall. Well, don't I feel foolish. Alright, how about now? Amazing. Because now we can just, like... You know, they need to have a nice little hallway, a hallway of dirt. Nympha, I am not good at this game at all. I'm not brand new. I've played like 40 hours total, but I am incredibly bad at the game. I've quit a couple of times. I beat the wall of flesh once, and then I quit like as soon as I got to hard mode. The zoologist has arrived. I don't think I have enough money to afford a cat license. She doesn't even... Yeah, 4.5 gold. Alright. Well, we really need to go make money now. Well, I guess we can just... Don't want a gift into it? No, that's very nice of you to offer, though. Can you ask how it's going? Oh, it's okay. We're just building a couple silly little dirt houses here. I feel an evil presence watching me. That's not ideal. Whatever it is, it'll probably kill me. Let's put our money in the piggy bank so that when we die, it'll go into it. Right. Now we'll have nothing to worry about, and whatever kills us won't even be scary. So we can just drop this nice little door thing going on here in this dirt house. Look, everything in this game is gonna kill me eventually, right? You know, it's not like being careful about it's gonna solve anything. Plus, I got a swordfish. I got a bow and arrow with like 3,000 arrows. You know, we'll be all right. I got Abigail, you know, Abigail the Faithful, they'll call her. I got a couple nice statues. Everything will be fine, unless it isn't. We need money, though. We need money because that's how we get a cat license. And without a cat, like, what is even going on in this run, right? So, although we're supposed to be crafting some nouns, you know, we're gonna depart from our noun. Oh, the Eye of Cthulhu has arrived. All right, let us brawl. Where's he at? Oh, there's he at. Abigail, assistez-moi! And then we'll just jump over them backwards there. Get back around on this side. He's got a lot of those little summons coming at us now. Fortunately, we know we have our awesome fishing platform here. And now we will just back up. Just very, very casually, not getting shot too much. We still got plenty of HP. We've got very big defense from our items. So I think this is actually this should be pretty easy. He doesn't appear to be hurting us very much. And we do have 3,500 arrows. Oh, well, you know, that's all right. Yeah, we've got this. This is gonna be just a little chump thing, unless something else bad happens, like if King Slime arrives or something, you know. That's never happened to me before. Never had a boss on top of another boss. We'll just brawl, all right. Hit the potion. We've got, like, plenty of potions. Of course, they're on cooldown. You know, so you want to use them early-ish. Got that. All right, let's just face tank them. No, let us be aggressive. Be aggressive. Swordfish. Swordfish, very strong for destroying the eyes. Nope. Nope, that's dumb. Archery all the way. Gotta run. Because with it being in the dark, I can't really see so good where the ads are. You know, this is a bad side to be on because that's where the townspeople are. We want them to be safe. Alright, 20 seconds for a potion. There's probably a phase 2 on this dude. I don't really remember. Ah, you know, not having a double jump. I just, like, try to jump over, and I'm like, I'm never gonna make that, right? Oh, there we go. Phase 2. Now he's chompy. And he sure is mad looking. You know, the eye conceals a veritable swarm of teeth. 1k HP left for him. I still got, like, all these hearts. All good. Dodge him. Easy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. $20 seconds on the potion. Still got almost all the hearts. Yeah. Big defense on the items. That's all you need. You just need to be able to tank them. You don't even need to know how to play the game. I mean, you probably should run away periodically. Don't take my word for it. He's still alive. I mean, but barely. We'll be fine. We don't need to drink another potion. He's only got a couple handfuls of HP left. And with a mighty swordfish strike, he dies. We get some demonite ore and the thunderstorm rolls. Alright, first things first. We have to get out of here and put the money up. No, that's... Yeah, never mind. We have enough money now. Magnificent. How fortuitous. Hello, Lilith. You owe me a cat license. Hooray! You hope what happened yesterday doesn't happen again? Me too. This is the first time we've killed him on this world, yeah. We haven't killed any bosses on this world yet. You know, I killed him in the other world, because, you know, I beat the Wall of Flesh one time, and then I quit. But yeah, no, we're just gonna craft a bunch of nouns today. It's gonna be fine. We won't have to worry about all of that, all of the other worries in life. We're just gonna make a bunch of dirt walls, because that's very classy. Alright, Dirt Village is going great. Basically flawless. Alright, is this housing suitable? It's missing a chair. This is suitable. Alright, we can make a chair. We have the technology. Wonderful. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do multiplayer, but I know some people like that. I don't really play multiplayer games, really, like, at all. It's not my thing anymore. We'll just swordfish this guy. Alright, so now we've got our cat license, which means we just need to focus on all the other things that matter. Like making sure that there's a torch in here so we can see our awesome clock. And putting stuff into chests. Very important part of Terraria is putting stuff into chests. Stuff like this demon seals we're never going to use. And these throwing knives, no, we're gonna sell them. We're gonna turn them into money. Stuff like this gun that we put into a chest because I thought it would be cool to never use it. We're gonna turn that into money too. You know, this wand we're gonna keep. I don't know what it does, so we're not gonna get rid of it. Want to buy lightning rod? Oh, seems I'm out of stock. Oh yeah, he won't even charge me extra for him right now. Later, Quinny. Thanks for stopping in. use a hammer to change the sloping of blocks, or above or below. Oh, okay. Okay. I should probably carry a hammer. I've been trying to carry less stuff in my inventory in general. Oh, that sells for a bunch. We did get it down in hell, so that makes sense. Alright, we're gonna have enough for another. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the depth meter. That doesn't matter, right? It's cool, but it takes up space. Vine rope, we could just buy rope. We could just buy a whole lot of rope. I love my vine rope, though. It's too much space. Plus, the rope and the vine rope are 2 different slots, and that's bad too. Zombie banner, who cares? Mana potions, literally don't use mana. Healing potions that are better than small ones, we'll put them in a box. Bug net, very clearly 100% necessary. Very clearly 100% necessary. We have enough money for the critter protector? Yes, good. Okay, so second objective for the money is secured. That's a lot of money. Alright. So now we do have to carry this with us, of course. But now we have our critter companionship guide. The radar we don't need. I mean, I like having the radar detection. Does it matter? Is it worth a slot that'll make me quit the game over? It isn't. These mushrooms don't matter. Ditch the scorpion. Sassy the cat. This slime has invaded my house. Where is the cat? Where does she live? Is she like... Can I... I'm like, no, I can't even... Oh, she's hanging out in this house over here. She's got her own space. What a good cat. We give her some scritches. What a good cat. She is a delightful orange cat, and I'm sure that she will watch very faithfully over this land. It's not what I would name a cat, but it's a good name for a cat. I'm not trying to insult the name. Anyway, you know, I just have a license for a cat. It's not like I own this cat, you know. Every cat belongs to themselves, and this one's name is Sassy. Save another radar if I get it, because then we can jam it into another accessory. Okay. Yeah, I remember at some point getting a thing that made that possible. We need to plant a bunch of acorns. Felicite, the Dryad has arrived. Dryads are awesome. A grapefruit tree. Abigail is a summon. I guess there's a little flower that grows near your gravestones, is I guess how someone explained it. But yeah, it's a little flower. And you like mine it off of the ground, and it turns out to summon a friendly ghost that fights for you. There is a way with, I don't remember how. It's probably with like set bonuses or some item or whatever where you can get more multiples of a summon, yes. But I don't know if it lets you do the exact same one or not. What I did was have, like, I had my Abigail summon and I had my bird hat. in my other one. My bluebird hat that's Luca from my Minecraft world. And that was my duo. For a long, long time. Alright, do we have... Yeah, we just need to cut down, like, all these trees. After all, we just replanted the forest. And then, you know, by the time we come back here again, it'll be fine. We also need to remember to plant the gem tree, if we can remember. And if we can't remember, that's okay, too. Okay, she's crossed over from Don't Starve. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to play it as well. Because I've played Don't Starve for like 13 or maybe 14 minutes before, but it was like 11 years ago, and like, you know, I didn't really play it. I just, you know, turned it on. But I know there's a couple of those tie-in characters here. And Don't Starve seems like a wonderful game for me since I hate, you know, managing my inventory. What's this about me having more bark than bite? Well, that is a terrible joke, Felicity, and I would never, ever say that. Alright, so she sells grass seeds, purification powder. Prevents you from destroying the environment. That's good. Magical dirt mover. Alright, so mainly just seeds, it looks like. Just seeds? I know you're saying, yeah. Well, you know... we're still glad she's here. She's very nice. She's strong in a fight. Philosopher. Dye vat, and then he just sells expensive dyes. Well, we don't want a dye vat. We will sell him all these throwing knives because they just take up a slot. We'll sell him these fruits also because I'm never going to drink them. I'm never going to eat them. Those fruits are never going to do anything. We might as well turn them into money. We're not going to buy anything from them, though. We can't afford it. We'll make the Dryad's house better eventually. We'll make like a big fake tree for her to live in. It'll be so real that she won't accept that it's fake, and she'll like us. She'll be impressed even though we've got a witch hat on. All right, we need to plant more trees. Not here though. Over on the other side, we could plant them on the top here? Question mark? No, we couldn't. There's plenty of land here for tree planting, however. Does it plant cacti here? Are the acorns universal? We'll see. Maybe they don't grow anything at all. We'll find out. By planting trees in a place that will be incredibly annoying to cut them down in. Like in between houses, why not? No reason why not to. Palm trees, that makes sense, that's right. Gotta have grass to plant it. That makes sense too. I mean, it doesn't, it really doesn't, but mechanically it makes sense. It just... Look, before you plant things, you gotta get rid of the grass. That's... Look, if you try to plant stuff on top of some grass, like seeds, I'm not telling you they won't grow, but... palm on sand. Cool, cool. So it's just an acorn and it'll grow whatever tree based on the climate. Unless you get, like, the good seeds, the expensive ones that grow the beautiful pink trees. But you have to buy those, I think. I spent a bunch on one of those one time. Alright, we need to get some of the trash out of here. Like the wood helmet, you know? And we need to build like a furnace or something eventually. A furnace is a noun. So that fits. Plat ore, maybe we can get something going with that. I don't know how to build one. Stone, maybe. We'll take it to the guy. You know, gold, no, we'll leave that in here. We don't want too much in the inventory while we're trying to figure out where things go. Ore and lead ore and tin ore, all of the ores. And a bunch of stone, because we might need it. Okay. Hello, guide person. These sure all are things. Alright, there it is. A furnace. I could have just went to a crafting table and made one out of the ingredients that I have on me. Well, you know, still, at least we know the system works. I guess we'll make a lot of them, because of course we will. Oh, wood. Yeah, some of the wood types have different, like, set bonuses. The boreal wood, for example, I don't know the set bonus, but the boreal wood is stronger wood than the normal wood that is just wood is. And I think the palm wood was also. They're like special energies. The hallowed wood is better than all the woods. Alright. Because it is hardwood exclusive. That makes sense. Alright, so we should probably make like a whole new place for this. Maybe to the right of here? Yes. We should grab the anvil and move it over here too. There's no reason to let him have a hold of it. You know, just because we bought it from him didn't mean we have to leave it here forever. We're just gonna hit an iron anvil with a copper pickaxe and pick it up off the ground casually. If you do this, make a video of it. I'm gonna want to watch. Put it on YouTube. Other people are gonna want to see it too. I mean, if you do it in Terraria, no one's gonna be impressed. I mean, like a real anvil. I'm only joking. Please don't go into your neighborhood blacksmith and do that. You'll only hurt your arm. Yeah, the pickaxe is about sending a message. It's like, look, I don't know how to use this, but do you want to be here when I do? Ebon and Shadewood are good too, and then Pearlwood. Platinum. I have some platinum. The fires of industry burn once more in the deep. I don't even know if you need multiple furnaces. Well, 4 of them look cooler than one does, so I don't think you need multiple furnaces. Well, in Minecraft, I had to have them. Yes. 4 is, you know, they also are nice light sources, so it's very aesthetic. Yeah, we don't have enough platinum bars unless we've put them somewhere else, but where would that have been? I thought I had slightly more, but I must be remembering wrong. Bake food at a cauldron, that makes sense. Bake food in a furnace. Well, you could use like a, if you had like a cast iron Dutch oven, you could bake bread in it, you know? Probably not, like not if it's this hot of a furnace, but... Have I gotten to the grocery stores yet? I've died in a couple of them, like once. Yes, the toilet. That's what we need. I've been told there's a special buff we can get only from having this toilet. Silver pickaxe. It is shameful. Well, it's lower damage and lower knockback, which is totally irrelevant, so that's not that bad of a mod. Swordfish is stronger than this. Can we make like a bow? Iron bow is better than the wood bow. Might as well. Iron axe will be dramatically better than this axe, though. We can make both of them. Ditch the pickaxe also, and then we've got our new tools there. Alright, marvelous. Where are my extra boxes? I have placed my boxes improbably inside of these boxes, and... Alright. And we'll put all of the random metals in here, and none of the other stuff in here ever. Nothing ever in here but the metal things. No matter what, we'll just get a different box. Don't try to convince me that anything else will be okay to go in here. I'm not going to listen to you. There's an outside your house right now? That's awesome. There might be one outside of mine, but if they are, they're being stealthy and I can't hear them. What nouns do I plan on creating in the future if I play through? You know, more doors. Fishing pole. That's right. The fishing pole noun. All right, we've put all of the stuff up, unfortunately. Well, we'll take an iron bar to the guy, and then he'll be able to tell me. Sure, it'd be better if this was like a big alphabetical list full of words, but I'm not going to start complaining about that because I can see the pictures clearly. Who is this interface for? Alright, we don't find it. It's fine. More bars ever fishing? We've gone like, so... I'm like, how do I don't know the mini-map controls well enough, but yeah, we've gone down all the way a couple of, like, one time, you know. We've gone down a few tunnels, and, you know, just found random boxes that we found. But yeah, most all of them are from fishing or finding a couple handfuls in boxes or whatnot. And the gemstones. The gemstones, because they are mining things, and that makes sense. The copper, I guess we'll put in there. We'll probably end up throwing it away or selling it or something. It doesn't seem that there are many applications for it beyond the very, very beginning of the game. As it is worse than wood for most things, it seems like. A real shame, you know, copper is a very noble metal. We should carry bombs with us in spite of the fact that it takes up a building slot. No, the bar stays with me. Mana crystal. Iron, yeah, because the demonite, I don't want to use that for the fishing pole, even though, because I don't even know how many of those bars I can make, right? It's 0 at the moment. Yeah, because the piggy bank forgets that it's a favorite item every time you pick it up. Maybe we need to carry 2 so the stack remembers it's a favorite. I don't know. Pretty annoying stuff. A reinforced fishing pole. Goodbye, wood fishing pole. You were a good fishing pole. The traveling merchant sells a good one for too much money sometimes. Good, good. Gold bird? I dare you to come here, gold bird. I will put you in a net. Yes, it is Goldbird. I've never seen Goldbird before, I don't think. But it seems very auspicious. Slime is falling from the sky. You know what that means. That means we need to get to the ocean. Because probably the king slime is going to come and kill us. But if we get to the ocean, we'll be able to live. Is this the ocean with the platform on it? We don't need the platform to live either way. Could I show you my mouse? Yeah, it is a Logitech mouse for, like, MMOs, basically. I've had it a super long time. It's probably, like, not very clean. Don't look at that. But yeah, I just used it, you know, like, I got it for, you know, to play, like, World of Warcraft with and stuff, but the buttons on the side are very useful for moving around inventory, although I don't do it in this game. In Minecraft, I do it a lot, because I play hardcore Minecraft, so, like, I keep, like, my, if I ever have to take my Totem of Resurrection off, I put it on 7, so I can just drop my thumb right on the side and be right there, you know, bam, there's the 7, but I normally, like, because Terraria, I'm not, like, an experienced player at all. I don't even think in terms of the hotkeys. If I played it more, I would definitely be using the mouse more. The keyboard now, yeah, sure. It's corded. I have a rose will. Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna be able to pick it up very well. I can pick up the side of it. Yeah, I have a full form rose will. It is a RK9000 V2 BR, and it's a mechanical keyboard. I love it very much. It's a wonderful thing. I got it like almost 8 years ago, and it's still just an awesome keyboard. You know, it does everything you want it to do. No particular frills. You know, you got like your number pad. That's very important if you're a guy like me. You know, you gotta have a number pad sometimes. But yeah, but that's the hardware. That's the setup. Shurikens you recommend for the boss? Alright. I'll probably... Like, I sold all of my throwing knives because I was like, all this does is take up space. You've technically never even seen anybody actually fight him? Yeah, I died the other day fighting him, but if we can get to the ocean we'll be fine. That's if he shows up. It seems to often show up if there's a slime rain. I've never survived a slime rain. I always die. We've already walled off all the places we could fall down here, and you fall like pretty far here. I think it's all of them. Thank you for your belief, Jason the Epic, but I I fear that your belief may be misplaced when it comes to Terraria. We'll just wall kick up here. Clean, using our swordfish, and now we will go over here, collect the teeth of worms. Do I have plenty of space? Yes, then we're also going to collect these shells, because, you know, it's not like we're in fear of our life or anything. We're just going to hang out here by the fire. That regenerates our HP quicker. We saw it in a tooltip. And this poor kid won't close his door. Maybe we forced it open, and that made it there. Alright. And now we can just go over here and fight him if he arrives. Or all the other slimes if King Slime does not arrive. Furious Slime Staff. Summons a baby slime to fight for me. Alright, he sank like a stone. Abby is definitely better. That slime staff is not going to do what we need it to do. Yeah, we can just hang out here. If they go to the bottom, Abby will get him. If they get onto the top, we'll be here. It's probably not perfectly ideal, because we could, like, theoretically take hits. But yeah, we can just fight the slime rain here. And while we're at it, we'll just sit the toilet right here. And then we can sit down and fish from the toilet, and I've been told that gives us a buff. That's what I like you to say. Thank you, thank you. You know, I grew it myself. I never thought I would turn into a guy with a mustache, but I did one day, and, you know, life's been better ever since. A 0.01% chance? Well, rare indeed. That's pretty cool. Clearly, I've been getting pretty lucky. Hey, it's the pink guy! This guy drops like a full gold when you kill him. I beat him in my first playthrough, like, very, very haphazardly. Yeah! A gold. Alright, now we're gonna be smart. We're gonna piggy bank this gold right now. Boom! Oh yes, now we can continue playing the game and have fun. It's so stressful to lose money. We're just gonna go to the bottom real quick and hang out for a minute. And then we'll zoom up to the top. Fortunately, my accessories are good for this. And then, if the king shows up, we will destroy him. And if he doesn't, then we'll have finally survived a slime rain, which I never have done before. Did I go before, bald before, after, or after stash? Oh, I've been bald much longer than I've been mustached. No, I mean, like, I could have some hair on my head, but in that pathetic way where it's, you know, like, not where all it used to be. And while everyone's struggles with mortality are their own, I have always known since I was a little kid I would be bald. I've been buzzing my head basically my whole life. There's been times when I had hair, but for much more of my life, including, like, through childhood, this was essentially my hairstyle than not. I don't want to brag, I do cut my own hair. It's affordable, but that guy sure can talk. We were gonna place the banner. It didn't work. Probably can't place it on top of a platform. Oh, it hangs. And we'll just hang up all the slime banners here. Actually, I think it might matter. Hey Ashes, how are you doing? I'm doing just fine. The George Costanza, indeed, indeed. And not to like club members of my own family, but they have 100% rocked the Costanza, you know, in the past, and I always knew that that was not gonna be me. I said, embrace who you are, you know, or not. We just need to keep an eye on our silly little health amount, and we'll be just fine here. The King Slime won't know what hit him. Because we already had this sorted out the other day. We just botched it, you know, by drowning in the fight. So we'll get our first King Slime kill. We will. Couple of nice glow sticks for visibility. Just taking a bunch of hits. There's our heal. Three bubbles, need to get up. You don't take fall damage when you land on a platform, I don't think. Grab this heart, clean. And we'll just fall down here, because he's a big silly guy, and he doesn't float as good as I do. Yeah. Haha, chump. And we're away again. He'll teleport up here. We'll tank a hit. We got 8 seconds on the potion. Time to get aggressive. Get aggressive. That's not how the song goes, and it doesn't matter. If you say what song, you mean the chant? No, I mean the song by Baby Cakes. You know the one. The D&D one. You know, Baby Cakes. If you don't know, you're not old like me. Brad Neely, you know. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Exactly. We are getting Muhammad Ali all over this slime. Ha! He fell. What a dork. Couldn't be me. Me the gracefully floating. Me the winning this fight so hard. Ow. There's this great Bob Dylan song, which you already know what I'm going to talk about it if you know it, but you know, one of the I Shall Be Frees. Is it number 10? I think. You know, I was shadowboxing early in the day. I figured I was ready for Cassius Clay. I probably shouldn't say too much more of it because otherwise Bob Dylan will sue me. I'm only kidding. Bob Dylan will pay somebody to sue me. He will not notice me. That's okay. I wouldn't consider it an honor or anything. I just really like Bob Dylan. He's not like my hero or anything. He's not John Danielle of the Mountain Goats, who probably won't sue me. Haha! Slippery Shinobi! We have finally defeated King Slime, the lord of all things slimy. Sherman? Buongiorno. Kaplunk. Blurb. Is this like a little dude? I don't think you put him in a net. Is he like a guy? He's like a guy! Sherman the nerdy slime. Apparently you get a little dude. Alright, cool. Cool. I guess we'll have to build him a house and then they just like teleport there, right? Like they're fine once they arrive. I think. Alright, so we got a solidifier, a slime gun, a slimy saddle. Summons a rideable slime mount. Really? Alright. Which raises the question, how to do that? The seagull is safe because we have spent the appropriate amount of money on the protect the seagulls thing. Ninja shirt. Well, it's gonna look awesome. Oh, it looks so cool. Unfortunately, the defense is too low. Just much too low. 3 crit is fine, but, like, I'm bad. Oh, the slime left. Okay. He was only here for a moment. And maybe we didn't have a house enough for him. Maybe he's gone forever. Maybe we just didn't have a house where he could live, and he'll come back and see us someday. But anyway, it was nice to pat him on the head. You say, besides the jokes, I'm really funny. Well, thank you. I was gonna. Magnificent! It's like... Oh, I jumped so high! Alright. What a wonderful life. I am now better than a cavalry archer. I am a slime archer. Everything is wonderful. Alright. This is the best game I've ever played. Look at me. Of course, it can't wall kick over the wall, but... yes, the wonderful new joke. You see, I am very old and cannot be fooled in such ways. No, you get wall kick from the hasty climbing claws. That was probably the first accessory I got in this run, I think. We're just gonna sit down here on the toilet and grab our reinforced fishing pole and... Alright, clearly we need the roof to be in a better spot. We don't have any materials with us. We'll do that later. The toilet fishing will have to wait. Coolio, those designs for the Helldivers characters. Yeah, I was looking at them. My brother was saying that he thought they were cool designs too, because a bunch of people that I work with played the game and stuff. So yeah, they're very cool. That whole game, the aesthetic was really interesting to me, and then like a lot of the sort of like social subtext going on with like how everything internally is like propagandistic, very reminiscent of Warhammer, where that is also very much the case in a lot of ways. Like as an in-universe thing, you know, like the reason that we have access to whatever thing is largely, you know, because someone in the story is writing it down, you know, for whatever purpose. Alright, well, if it gives us a buff to fishing, it's not like showing up in the passives there, but maybe they were just joking, and that's like the best Terraria joke, is if you sit on a toilet and fish, and you can get somebody to do it. Yeah, it seemed like a game that I totally would have loved to play like 20 years ago. Like when I played with my buddies all the time, and that's, you know, like we were always playing the same things all the time. The seagulls are flying over here, which is, you know, definitely a thing. We just need more torches down here. Just dramatically more torches. The song here is so good. Yeah, there's a lot of metal bands with sort of, intensely questionable names. I would prefer it if we didn't engage in talking about all of them. Yeah, you know, that's part of, definitely, like, the metal and punk tradition is, what I would call the wantonly offensive name. I was like, that's right, what am I doing running? Like a peasant. Look how fast I am. There's like a motion blur behind me because of how glorious I am. It's like the normal sprite cannot contain my majesty. Oh, this is truly living. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, that... With this jump, we could totally catch more birds. The duck falls right in front of me, allowing me to catch it. But if we found Goldbird again, we'd just be able to casually get in, yes. And now we're the cavalry. We come in riding on a slime. Samson the Nerdy Slime. That is such a better name than the other one. Oh man, is it ever. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, what's the best song called Samson? Well, that is a good question. I'm glad you asked it. Now, obviously, it's Samson by Regina Spektor, but the best version of Samson is the one on her album called Songs. It's just really, really better than the other one. So if you're not that familiar, then what a fortuitous day for you. For you have asked the name of the best song named Samson, and I have delivered it. So, you know, consider yourself lucky. Unless you don't like Regina Spektor, in which case, everyone's different. She says, I love animals like a lot. I tried to pet this weird-looking fox one time. He so bit me, and now I became like one. Rad. Yes, rad. Deadly zombie arm. We're gonna test the arc. Depending on the arc, it could be better than the swordfish. Because the swordfish is more stabby, right? Which makes it much harder to connect with. So even though it's a little bit there... We drop like 1 damage. I think it's still better. It's slightly shorter range. Oh wait, no, we could wear that in the consumable slot. That's right. In the cosmetic slot, the consumable slot. I'm like, that's right, I remember. You don't have to look like how you look. Oh, I'm so fashionable. I forgot. Alright, good. Good. Now we just need a slightly better pair of pants. And, actually, you know, these greaves are fine. Yeah, they match the hat. Good. Very aesthetic. Brown and black. Very good. Very good indeed. Alright, this slime staff we will put into a box. It's a very good staff. It proves that it dropped for us. But it's not as good as Abigail is. This slime gun, same story. This solidifier... Yeah, sure. Oh, it goes to all the chests even over there. Marvelous. Good. Good. Alright. Maybe I can start playing this game someday. Red Squirrel, you're coming with me! And now they are preserved in a box. And I guess those critters don't count as critters. It's surprising that the cat hasn't murked them. But we're gonna give her a pet. She has decided to be peaceful on this day. You never know when that'll happen. The main goal of Terraria, as I understand it, it's a sandbox game with boss progression is the way that people describe it. So you start out and then you do whatever. I don't know how you're supposed to play the game. I imagine it's a way that I never will play the game. But basically, you build housing and then villagers show up and then you can buy new items from them or, you know, unlock cool abilities through those items. You get items that you craft progressively better things, so like, you know, there'll be an ore that you can't mine yet, but you get a better pickaxe and then you can mine that ore and then you can mine an even better ore later. And then you fight bosses that are triggered in various means. Like sometimes you could get an item and summon them, and sometimes they'll just like come up upon you because it's midnight and you're in the wrong part of town. Or maybe it's different and I don't know why it happens. But yeah, so you just play through, and then there's like an under area underneath everywhere, like a little nether sort of place, a fiery zone, and down there you fight this thing called the Wall of Flesh, which I did one time, and then you go into hard mode, and then I quit the game because everything got too hard. So it's like the same world, but they change things out and make it harder, and then there's all this other stuff going on. Yeah, and then plenty of people want to like speedrun it, or boss rush, or anything like that. There's a lot of valid ways to play it. Some people just probably build stuff and be creative and make cool environments and aesthetic areas for their people. And maybe they also play the rest of the game, but they care more about, you know, making nice houses that have good decorations and, you know, that make sense for the character of whatever, you know, NPC is living there. Or whatever, you know, they're doing in that world, you know. I think there's probably a lot of room for some really creative execution in that way. Which I think may not even appeal to a lot of people because of the two dimensions of it, with, you know, the background and all, but I think there's probably certainly some people out there that like saw a sort of beauty they could grasp at and then like went towards doing so with their Terraria play rather than worrying too much about the enemies. You say, can I go onto Google and flip a coin if that's to do 10 push-ups? Nope, cannot do, sorry. I had to have surgery on my hands a few years ago, and that is not an exercise that is permitted. I have, like, because I work full-time. I'm a cook. I'm a line cook at a steakhouse. So there's, like, a specific amount of strain I can put onto my hands for any reason. And between work and video games, I'm at, like, all I can do with it without hurting myself again. So, nothing extra. You want to know if I'll flip a coin in order to, like, try to be more entertaining? I won't. That's not really what I do here. I just play video games. These are fine ideas for someone else, but no, I don't really take ideas like that. I mean, I'll read them. I'm never going to do them. I'm 39 years old. I'm far past trying to make people like me any better. I'm also not a very normal guy, and doing things for people to like me better is not a thing I do anyway. Later, Coolio. Thanks for hanging out. It's nice seeing the various streams today. Maybe we'll catch you later on. Did somebody just throw dirt at me? This is outrageous. An antlion? They're letting just anybody move in here. Alright, now he's dead. Good. Is there a mission? Quest. Sky, lakes, and surface. Well, I don't know how to get to the sky. What did I do? Hit escape? Probably. I'm still playing. I was saying goodnight to Coolio. We are sitting in the toilet for a mild boost in fishing. And not right-clicking because that removes us from it. This is what it's all about right here. Hanging out on the ocean with your banners. Yep, I'll be around. I do work, you know, all day, but I also stream on days where I work all day. I'm glad we finally got the King Slime. It was kind of embarrassing to, like, always lose the fights I ever had against him. I mean, he always picked on me whenever I wasn't ready, you know? Like, whenever I was bad at the game, which is always. I'm just like, hey, why don't you back off a little bit? Because it's always like, you're just minding your own business, trying to go on a quest, and then all of a sudden it's raining slimes. Cop Fighter saying I'm good at this game. It's nice of you to lie. I really appreciate that. That's good. No, the only thing I would say I'm good at this game at is doing my own thing. It's like in sumo when they do the interviews and the guy is always like, I'm just doing my brand of sumo. And, like, that's me. I'm just doing my brand of Terraria. And ran a small-town supermarket. Well, we basically ran a small-town supermarket in Stardew Valley, only we ran it by, you know, providing the raw materials for everybody else in town. Hey, more of that squid ink. Good, good. Bunch of money at the bottom, probably from the slimes. We should go pick it up. It might actually be like a lot of money for all I know. It is not. It is barely any money, but it could have been a lot. Shark! Fortunately, we fly up really high, so we don't have to worry about shark. Even more fortunately, Abigail can float underneath water, so the shark has really made a big mistake. Huge. Oh, dual shark. Well, we will get both of them. And by we, I mean Abigail. And by Abigail, I mean I'll dive under the surface of the water gradually. Haha, you can't get me, for I am too buoyant. Get wrecked. Double shark, double kill. Their bones litter the deep, as do my gel sticks. Another shark! Probably was drowning there, but hey, that's alright. A seahorse. We will put it into a net. Alright, we have way too much money on us. Yikes. How did I get 4 gold out of that? We can go down here, see what happens. I bet we'll die. A box! Alright, a radar that gives us mana, a can of worms. Shuriken and throwing knives are worth things. Silver, yep. Alright. Good, that went well. Let's keep on going further. Perhaps. Maybe not right now, though. My other world was the red world, so I turned this one on purple on purpose so I could see what it was like. I actually really like this song. I like it much more than the red song. Although I don't remember the red song, it didn't, like, jump out to me as like, wow, what a great song. Alright. I guess we didn't go into the corruption at all, and I'm lost. Well, we're just gonna dig for a while. It's what we like to do. You know, this pickaxe is a lot better. We can't We can't mine through the purple, though, so yeah, we're on the wrong side, I guess. Well, I sure thought we were going in the right way. Alas. We'll just find whatever is here and then die in it. Probably. A box! Climbing claws. We've already got those. I guess we can just chop them. Well, you know, it's sort of like finding something. Not exactly like finding something, but sort of like it. Copper is, I think, actually worthless. But maybe it's good. Yes, the boxes are very important. Alright, I don't think we can get in there, because our pickaxe can't break it. There's a boulder here, and I rocked it into myself somehow. For 113 damage, it barely moved at all. Well, you know, I looked at it, and then I hit it, and then it hit me. I don't know what's killing me here. Oh, we must have been getting pressed into a block or something. Maybe one fell on us? I don't know. Oh, yikes. Alright, that was, well, we have been slain by a devourer. Alright, well, at least most of our money wasn't on us. There, Goblin Fire Finder. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, well, you know, let's just sell off this chunk and... we can get a couple mining potions. Very good. Throw everything in the chests. We need to buy another piggy bank to take with us. Ah, here we go. Samson. Burble, burble. Yes, indeed. He's a good old slime. Alright, what to do now? More houses? Probably. Just make a couple more crummy houses. You can make them using dirt. I'll just get some more dirt real quick. You never know when you'll need some. Ninja Teen, you asked if I've played this before. Yeah, I'm not good. I've played like 40 total hours. I beat the Wall of Flesh one time and then quit because hard mode was too hard for me. You know, those workbenches are nicer than the one I'm carrying around. We're going to start using those. It's very classy. Missing a wall? How about now? Okay. How about now? Oh, underneath. It was lower. It is still missing a wall. Interesting. Now the housing is suitable. You know, sometimes it just takes a very large amount of dirt. And now we've covered up the background permanently. I don't even think you can break this stuff. Yeah, maybe... No, I don't think you can break wall once it's there. Maybe there's a way. Anyway, we might have permanently defaced the background. We could just build another floor on it at that point. Missing a wall makes sense. Continues to miss a wall. Still missing a wall. No idea what's happening here, but I hear the placement of it, so maybe... This housing is suitable, hooray! A hammer can do it. Okay, okay. I was like, I thought there's gotta be something. I knew there had to be something. Anyway, well, we've got a demolitionist now. We've got the dryad. Of course, we have the cat. Most of these people don't have, like, that much going on as far as... Where's the dryad even live? Oh, here, with the cat, naturally. I don't know how they're expected to get around. I guess I haven't thought about it. We need to make a nice living tree for her to live in anyway. I mean, eventually. But yeah, that's so many nouns. Wow, look at me go. Over here, when we still made houses out of wood. Samson will hang out with Seymour. That'll serve him well. He's just sitting down in her house. Raphael, the painter, has arrived. Good. Missing a wall. They're all always missing a wall. How about now? It continues to miss a wall. Fortunately, we have a supply of dirt. Before long, they will have no choice, I say, but to accept the housing as suitable. Please have no choice. Missing a wall. It's like, somehow it's letting us put even more wall over this wall. I'm going to keep on doing it until it doesn't let me. There's got to be like, there's so much dirt wall here. It's so good. Now, please tell me it's enough. It's missing a wall. I am gonna be very reasonable about this. I'm just gonna be a very normal and reasonable guy about this wall situation. You know, and that's good, because now the housing is suitable. And we catch a monarch butterfly and a Julia butterfly. Which I guess they think that you should use for bait, which it's not really my idea of a thing to do with a butterfly. We're gonna catch this bunny, put it into a box for our tricks. Oh, world-generated walls can't be used for NPC housing. That was what the problem was, because when I had built these over here, they were all above ground. But then we were going underground, we had the same visibility, but we had to do that. I see. I see. Good news, the trees have grown. Oh, Abigail. Alright, this is where we quit the other day because my inventory got too full. But now we have plenty of space. And maybe that heart will still be where we left it, broken at the bottom of the thing. Wherever that is at. This isn't the heart, but it is silver, and that's good. Oh yeah, and then we're by that hive where we'll die if we go in. We're probably going to try to go around. There's some kind of good-looking ore up there, and we're gonna go to it. Oh, we got platinum here too. Good, good. Oh, wow. I was holding the auto pick thing button while I was wall kicking there. Placed a lot of torches. Not perfect, not terrible either. After all, hey, get right back into your inventory. A ton of platinum here? Merely a lot. Alright, even more platinum. Very excellent indeed. Getting rich. I mean, not really. I'm sure we'll use all of it on stuff that we'll replace as soon as possible. Or never. I can wear pierced gear for a long time in the game. And I think this is where we died. Not right here, but over here in a little bit. We're not going to drown because we're going to lock this up and we're going to be able to... Yeah. Yeah, because that's where the gold bricks were from. Actually, this is my favorite thing about Terraria. I love water physics and stuff in games. And just like the way that it works in Minecraft is not nearly this nice. Not by a massive long shot. And just the way that there's like a finite amount of water and the way that it flows through the channels that you cast. And now look at how mad these hornets are. We just flooded them out. We've got the granite area over here now. That was not what I meant at all. There we go. Silver ore. We're gonna get in here, and then this is another chest in the tree that we didn't have to earn. And we get a flare gun, flares, dynamite, honey dispenser. And 2 gold coins. Well, you know what that means. It's time to... find a place. Any place to put this down. Oh, please. This is the worst day of my life. Did I take off my wall kick shoes? Oh, there's not a consistent wall there to get on. Well, let's just level out the ground here then. I know how. I just want to be able to put this stupid thing down so that we can put all the junk in there. Oh, there's granite golem skeleton and fire traps there. No, those are my flares, not a fire trap. Heart. Okay, so the flare gun is like overriding where... Yeah, it's like it's overriding what would automatically be the torch thing, which is not what I'm used to. I don't like it. Oh, this is a big copper thing. I was like, was that gold? It isn't. Alright, we get another heart. Good, good. It just looks so awesome when it all kicks out like that. And you go through the world and you're like, wait, did I do that? And you did. You did. Like, you know, you made all the cool water stuff happen. Ha. Statue of worm. Minecart track? Minecart track! I can't see. Oh god. Please let me. I'm gonna die here, surrounded by honey. Honey that's also on fire. Burning alive in honey. With 100 torches because I... Anyway, I put a lot of torches down. What a smart move. It's fine. Alright, you can't break through that. Or I can't anyway. People can, not me. We're gonna die. Nope, we got up in time. More platinum? Nope. Silver. Still pretty good. We'll put it into a box and then forget about it. Or not. We have gotten the statue of a king. We're gonna have like a lot of water fill this up. Maybe this whole area. Weird purple area. Good. The blood moon is rising. Big ol' spiders. Of course, we have this nice safe water to protect us from them until it all runs out. They totally do go into the water, but not like super efficiently. Alright, well, at least we hit the detonator rather than pressing it. I found one of those before, and I pressed it, and then, well, you know what happens next. Hey, we found a little place with this with the box. Good. And a little painting on the wall. Extractinator. An anvil. A chandelier. The merchant. Alright, we don't need the door. Oh, wow, that hurt. Well, Abby took care of it. Fried egg we'll eat. Hey, there's another chest right there. Excellent. Boom! Well... Well, that chest was a little different. And now we're here for the blood moon, and now... They can, like, break down doors during the blood moon, so we actually have to, like, be, like, protecting the village now that we're here. Oh no! Now it's time to brawl. All the bad guys are out. Of course, many of the villagers are quite good at defending themselves, and some of the rest of them are just okay, so hopefully we can help out. Don't worry, Seymour. Samson, I will save you both. Forgot about Abigail. Yes, indeed, Quinia Blood Moon. The Dryad's like the best fighter, but she's sitting in here. And now the rain. Wrath, real danger, me, wrath. Indeed, indeed. Well, if we live through this, we'll get a lot of money. There's really no reason we shouldn't unless a boss spawns on us or something. Not like that happens all the time in this game or anything. No, not on the wall of her house. She's the zoologist. This guy is the guy who sells that stuff. Alright, so the blood moon's over. Because now it's just thunderstorm sounds. I think. You know, we weren't up in the town for all of it. We were down in the depths, you know, dying. Yeah, so... Been on the surface this way and then down just to there. And that's where we just died. I don't know where on the map are all the way down to die in the fire was at, but I've got the evidence that we were there right here, you know, we got this bed there. And we'll just lay down in the bed for a minute. I don't think it does anything, but you know, it's still very nice to give your character a little nap after a hard night of a blood moon, after all. Well, good stuff. She is angry. Our mother is angry and wishes to burn away the filth by raining destructive power on our treetops. Tiny Alley is 11% corrupt. He's just got like a bunch of paint. And this guy sells bombs. Alright, so we have the miner's helmet thing on. How much does it work? Like a good bit, right? Yeah. It's probably worth not having my wizard hat on and losing 2 defense just to be able to see myself all the time. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Like, there's a lot of theirs there. Oh, it's platinum too, yeah. This would be like the best mining in the whole world. You just like throw some vines on there, climb up, and while you're hanging with one hand, just start bashing the platinum out of the rock around you. Well, it would be one amazing, you know, America's Got Talent audition if you're an American or wherever you're from. I believe they do that in many other lands as well. Like, oh, so you think you can Terraria? Like the Ninja Warrior, but, you know, for mining in strange circumstances instead. Ow! Oh, fire! Fire hot! Well, you know, sometimes you walk the line and sometimes it walks you. I guess we could go down there and die again. Why not? It won't take long. Of course, there's no plan to even, like, get back up, right? Like a snow piranha? Underwater. Railroad track, wow! End of the line. End of the railroad line for real. That was, Look, sometimes that's how it goes, right? I mean, what do you even do about that, right? I was just minding my own. That's funny stuff. I say it's lucky. Because I had barely any money on me, right? Due to my discipline putting the money into the chests. You know, this button here, that's the only button that I need. We just need more stuff in chest and to hit that button a lot. Well, yeah, so. Yeah, so there's the rail line this way, and we take it left, drop down there, drop down here to another rail line, which then explodes. Oh, you can, like, zoom in all the way and see if there's... Oh, amethyst. Oh, okay, sweet. Not like it's useful here, but I mean... Zooming in, we could be like, oh yeah, there's some sapphires. Gotta have that or whatever. Alright, one more time with feeling. So we got here, and then it just all blew up, leaving us with minecart tracks and all these other things just totally broken, and my tombstone, a pressure plate track. Is there even, like, some stuff that they were hiding? No. They were just doing it for the love of the game. It's like I saw that little dart trap face. No-eyed Wiley. You would not believe some of the things people throw at me. Want to buy some of it? Let's see. Green counterweights for yo-yo bombs. Artisanal loaf. Consumed a permanently increased crafting station range? Well, it costs more than I have, so I can't do it. Do I have more, though? Because we might have 10 total, maybe. Yeah, we have 14. Hooray! And now we will eat our artisanal loaf of bread. And now we will have longer crafting range, and that'll be good, right? At the very least, it'll be neutral. Hey, and a box. Is this box gonna kill me? No. Good. Cloud in a bottle. Yeah! Yes! Man, I've been languishing without that item. Now we can double jump. And double jumping, of course, feels better than all the other things feel. Marvelous! Gym tree, looks like it. Yes. Statue? The statue of a potion. There's a chest up there, I saw it. Is this a Waldo? Yeah, it was. And a Medusa statue? Sweet. Oh, that's cool. Can't wait to put that up somewhere appropriate. And here we get a precise band of regeneration, 2% crit and life regen, potentially fine. Eye of Cthulhu summon. 2 gold. Seems good. Well, you know what that means. It's time to put the piggy bank down. You never ever want to carry money. Oh, these spiders are gonna get so mad. I got water all over their webs. Get wrecked. It's just the one around? You know, it usually seems like there's more. I tried to hit the grapple in time, and I definitely misjudged it. Alright, we have too much trash. We're gonna have to start ditching some of it. Some of it, like... I don't know. I can't do it. We could just go home. That would be better. That would be better than trying to decide what in my inventory I can get rid of. I don't have it in me. Whoops. Nope, not like that. Terrible. Terrible. Hey Natasha, how's it going? Well, thanks to this little button, you know, we're in better shape than ever. Alright, so apparently he has a bunch of very expensive things. But does he have a collection of statues that he places in places that aren't very logical? Does he have a Waldo picture that we put in here with the guy who tells us what to do all the time? The guide lives here. We'll put up some Hell Tower banners. No reason. You know, the vines are a little annoying. We might want to make a house out of not dirt eventually, but I mean, what am I saying? Thank you, Natasha. Whenever I was putting it together, I was saying to myself, not out loud, I was like, she's gonna be so proud. She's gonna be like, what, you put it all in a box? In a logical box? Yeah, because we were like, I built 4 furnaces. First because I thought I would need 4, and then I kept them for the aesthetic, and I was like, I'll just put, like, the metals and, like, the gems and stuff in this box, and only that box. And then all the other boxes can have random trash in them. And then, we'll work on the rest of the things later, maybe. But yeah. And we made a bunch of crummy dirt houses, and we got a bunch of people that live in them. And we bought our cat license, of course. And we got our critter book. And, yeah, we got our little, puff of cloud boots. And mainly, we've been just, like, going around and dying, right? Like, there was a very humorous, trapped minecart here. We were just going down, and then it just exploded all over us. And then over here, we, like, opened a golden chest and blew up at one point, and... And then, we went down here, and, it didn't go so well. I should have been more careful. I was just running, smart. Oh, I killed King Slime. We fought him in the ocean again. There was a slime rain, so we just ran out there. Oh, and the Eye of Kilhu. That one was easy, though. He doesn't hit very hard when you have really big defense. We'll try to go down here this time. I don't think we've gotten any of these chests yet. And if memory serves, you can get something good in here. There's probably something good in all of the biomes. But I don't think we've been down here basically at all, so we should be able to hopefully not die immediately. Hey, a minecart. We got the little, the helmet that gives us a light radius. I figured that would be more useful than any other thing could be. It's cool, but yeah, it's like, well, I want to make sure that the weapon looks good, so sure, I guess I should look at myself in the mirror first. Wow, 138 out of that boulder. That is a strong boulder. We found another minecart track. Hooray! Will this one explode too? Find out on today's episode of Dragon Ball Z. Was this the one that terminates at the explosion? Nope, no, this is just a whole different one. That looks like it would die at an explosion. No, we must have come in here from what, the other angle? Maybe we've just been there and totally forgotten? I don't know. I mean, we obviously put the rope there at some point. But that I don't remember what I do in video games is not terribly surprising. Hey, I found a heart. Hooray! Good news, if we'd been there before. It didn't matter. There's our life crystal. That's like a topaz thing? Yeah. Why did we run in there? I know it's sand. I just gotta get this iron. We can go further down and then get the iron beneath the sand. Oh, it's silver. Even better. Unless it makes all the sand fall on our head. You know, maybe we should have went the slightly longer way. The safer way. Ha! Is that gold there? No, it is iron. Ah. I know it's falling. It's just not going to fall on me because we're going to run away in time. Yeah, you know, like that, only not exactly. Yes, the traveling merchant has departed. That means I won't be able to buy any of his overpriced junk. Well, it looks like we've been there, but not for long. Maybe there's something interesting on that side. It's not likely that we went back after all. Probably wouldn't have even died from this angle. Whoops. Feels bad. Hey, that's a heart. Magnificent. Is that a box? Yeah, it is. And we get a trident and knife through summon. A trident. Increases mobility in water when held. Hold up to descend slower. Ooh, another Medusa statue. Magnificent. Now there are two of them. Another heart. Sweet. Can't pick it up. Alright, we just need to be very calm about that and it'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Barely even a worry. Oh, you can zoom in and out with those. Got it. Aw, come on. Why was I holding that button down? I'm the worst. For the Medusa Temple that'll build? Yeah, exactly, you know. It'll be a moving aesthetic tribute to one of the great characters in the Greek tradition. And I'll totally build it. That's why we'll need all the statues. Oh no, they're locked in here with me. A house? A house! And you know what that means? They will have no choice but to have a box inside, full of stuff and things. A ruthless mace can be upgraded with torches. You can make it go on fire. That's pretty cool. More Cthulhu summons. A marble piano. Well, you know I'm taking that home. Alright, where are we at? Oh, nearly far enough down to die. Might as well keep on going till we do, I suppose. All building guys stuff's great to build. So you young female with them. That sounds so cool. You know, black and white's a great aesthetic. It's no accident that chessboards always look so good. So I don't even think I can break this yet, but when you do break it, no, this is just copper, yeah. A bone serpent. Well, fortunately, Abigail will totally truck it. Either that or we'll die. Oh, he's only got 50 HP. We'll probably live. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright. We're inside here where it's safe. Safe to realize that our inventory is full of things. Look at the painting! Oh, we gotta have that one. Like, there's like this bookcase, I gotta get that, like... More bookcases! You best believe if obsidian was an affordable bookcase material in real life, I would have those instead of this particle board nonsense. Lack of affordable obsidian, that's what's holding me back. Oh, that's right, you can't get them. Lake of Fire? Flowing magma. We're getting all these good paintings. We're just gonna calmly lay down here, breathing in the nice, clean air and the pure aesthetics of the land. Just put everything in here, and then we'll look at it later, or not. Ender chest. In a legally distinct way. The fire imp. Yeah, the little bit of the bullet hell plus hell is bullet hell in hell. Very very iconic pairing. Oh no, not my little feets. I forgot you couldn't walk on this stuff. Alright, can we do this without burning our head? No, it feels real dumb. Feels real dumb. And we won't be able to open this because it's locked. Yeah, right. Do I need help for the arrows? Yeah, well, so the Hellfire arrows are 13 range and 9% crit. Very strong knockback. So, almost twice as much damage as a flaming arrow. Yeah. Solid. Ominous presence, the painting. Luke, you were saying, yeah, no, I'm always welcome to hear ideas. What would you do? Because what I would do is repeatedly, randomly direction in a random place until I died, and then go somewhere else. That's usually how I play Terraria. We need more ash to build with. So I was thinking we'd just get more stuff. You know, we need more hearts. And keep on, you know, trying to find good accessories or whatever. I need a better ranged weapon, because that's, like, mainly what I use in combat. I need better weapons in general. But I've got, like, a bunch of platinum ore and stuff that we've saved up, so we should be able to get something good. Well, we've clearly been here before because we busted in the walls, but... Dangerous bat. Yeah, baby! Now we've got a bat. These things swing slow, but they hit really hard. I used a bat for a while, and it's like a vampire bat. 38 damage. That's a lot of damage. We're just relieving them of all of their art. They weren't watching it anyway. The bat. Yeah. Nope, I wouldn't have even noticed. I mean, I guess the slow swing speed, like, kinda stinks, but... I mean, double damage is double damage. More books. Oh, my poor little feets. We need some more ash. Let's grab some. Most of what we need now is underground, hearts and ores, and armor. Then we get summon the corruption box for stuff. Let's grab the demonite. The demonite pickaxe, you might hellstone, or kill the skeleton of the dungeon. Yeah, the thing about hellstone is I die a lot when I try to get it because I always burn myself to death, or historically anyway. Just like, I've died so many times trying to get that stupid stuff. But I guess if it's the only thing to get, we'll eventually get it. An obsidian piano. Oh yeah, we'll have two pianos for the house. Amazing. You might all take one blow this stuff so it won't spill on you. Yeah, I always die. I tried to do that, but I'm bad. But I basically dug like a straight shot down, essentially, to where I could just go very quickly down and die again, you know, for the love of the game. Oh no, and then that tower's too hot to walk in at all. Like, I need random blocks, and only ash will do. It's right here, after all. First up, you say you mine it through the walls of buildings, use obsidian, sin potion, and mine helps from inside the lava pools. Yeah, I think that was what I quit the game over at one point, because I couldn't find the items I needed to make the whatever things. I get really agitated, unreasonably sometimes. It just depends on what your definition of reasonable is, I guess. So shurikens would be good. I've got a few hundred of them. I have 15 armor, and I could go up to 17, which is, like, not huge armor, but is, like, okay. And the greaves have, like, nothing on them, so we can get better there. We won't be able to make any armor better than the Ancient Shadow Scale Mail, probably, but... Oh, no, 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 not here. Not like this. There we go. So here you can't, like, walk inside of it, right? But you can walk over it. Ah! With the steel chair. We dropped 2 gold. Feels bad. Oh well. Rough. Rough stuff. Oh, you can control the door from underneath. I see. Whoops. That's not what I meant. That is not it at all. I meant to loot the piggy bank and then... Yeah, see, like that. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, there you go. We got a little ambiance going on there. Good stuff. You like to play the piano, Norson? You can play this one. And this guy can play this piano, and they can have dueling pianos from the other sides of the walls. We'll get this Hellbound banner and put it up in the guide's house, no reason. Where's the Hellbound banner? He'll say. Just a normal thing to hang on the wall. Yeah, Luke, I tend to... If I try to actually do what I'm supposed to do in a game like this, I get annoyed and then I quit. So it's like I've gotta just, like, go with it. Because as soon as I start making plans, if they fall through, I don't react well. At all. Just like silt and such to put in the extractinator, even though you thoroughly didn't need doors anymore. Yeah, you know, I've got boxes and boxes of dirt and cobblestone in Minecraft. I might need it after all. And if I do, I'm gonna look real foolish if I don't have any. The Hall of Statues, you know, until we actually build one for it. We'll just put them everywhere. It'll prove how many we found. So many. Maybe I could use to collect dart traps to make a small village to use the heads of this little 2-block tall people. That's awesome. That's what a cool idea. Say you didn't end up doing it. Well, still a very cool idea. Babble, babble, glub, glub. Good old Samson. Alright. Our crummy little dirt houses are everywhere. They've got their little pianos. You know, the painter and the demolition expert can go and live their, Said you made torches, Wizard Towers. Wizard Towers because you were one, and with torches because you were always that way. Yeah, fair enough. Look, dwarf cities are very cool. And wizard towers are very elegant. Whereas I'm thinking, like, do I build a floating island? I love those. Do I build a big treehouse full of other tree houses? This is just a bird. It is not Goldbird. But if it was, we would be able to find him. Oh, we can double jump from the slime. Excellent. Oh yeah, now the traversal of the world is much easier to do. We can still take fall damage. Can we just run people over? Not people, enemies. Yeah, with the double jump, you can definitely fall enough to take fall damage even on the slime, which I did not realize was possible. Say it must have been 15 years ago. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, you know, sometimes you can just like fly up into the air. It doesn't do anything necessarily. The harpy, that's right. I was like, they've got something up here. I'm under attack. Sako? Awkward silence. Yeah, I'll pet you. Are there more? Are there more of these slime pets that are gonna come down now? Chicken nugget. Sako the clumsy slime. Yeah, he's here with us too. He's got a little arrow in his head, and I guess he's part of the crew as well. There are 8 pet slimes. Oh, okay. Living Woodwand and Living Loom. Yeah, I got a couple of those that I definitely am gonna be trying to. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. Caution may contain a harpy. Yikes. Oh, okay. So the one we got for King Slime, I thought it was the only one because I never killed King Slime before, but there's other ways. Got it. Oh, well. Hey, we recovered anyway. Alright, we're alive. At least for now. The Shimmer, I've been there like once. The Blood Moon we had earlier. Ancient Shadow Scale Mail, again, the exact same. Well, it's still a really good item. It must drop from these guys. But now we've got 2 of them. Crush has a chance to drop the full set. Oh, okay. I'm wasting my good arrows on these chumps. Alright, well this isn't working. Now I've bombed myself. This isn't working at all. Well, at least we're through. Well, I seem to remember that working for me in the past, but clearly it's not gonna work this time. That's kind of my only plan. Ooh, at least we got a statue of a sword. That's good. You know, they can't take that away from you. If you power some statues, they create things? Oh, that's cool. I just thought they were purely cosmetic, and I was gonna build a whole creepy hall of them. Now that I know they have powers, it'll be even creepier. Very symbolic statues. The ones of enemies spawn the corresponding enemy. Oh, okay. So I'm just 2-0. Well, you know. You don't want to get too much pressure if you're a statue, you know, you want to be able to do your own thing. Later, Natasha, you say you need sleep? I do too. I don't think I'm going to be playing too much longer. We're probably just going to play till we die again and then put the stuff in the old chest and call it a night. I think I've streamed for about 12 hours today, which is a solid little thing. I played like 4 hours of Undertale earlier. That was great. That was a real good time. 4 hours of this, 4 hours or so of Total War. A nice balanced diet, you know. Various kinds of games on the day. Of course, coming up on my my work week beginning again, but I'll be around and hopefully I'll see you. A heart! Magnificent! Now there's only 5 more to go, and then we get maximum amounts. You say you played this game, like, at the very beginning? I see. I must have bought it in, like, 2015 or something. Like, it wasn't, like, super old when I bought it. But I didn't have, like, a gaming computer at all. I just had, like, this laptop, and it was not a good one, you know. No independent card, all integrated graphics. Just not a great machine. And it would overheat, like, all the time. Alright, you can't get through the wall. It's 2011. Okay, yeah. Yeah, probably would. It would have been like 13 or 14 maybe when I bought it, and then like I was gonna play it. But I might have even gotten it with the expectation that I wanted to play it for my YouTube channel, but I didn't. I didn't end up with the computer that I started the YouTube channel with after just like some time, which was a really big reason why I didn't continue with it, you know, for a while. So I didn't have the machine. Another life crystal, wonderful stuff. And another one. $60 health points in like a short amount of time. Good stuff. You say you feel old now. Ah, well, it could happen to all of us, Luke. You had like 400 or 500 hours in the game then? Yeah. Yeah, total war can really, it can really creep up on you with the playtime. You know, you just play like 4 or 5 or 10 hours a day every single day of your life, and then before long, you know, you've got 1,000 hours in it. 800, 900, nice, yeah. I had 1,900 of Mountain Blade Warband, which was like the only game I played back when I got my channel in the first place. Still my most played Steam game. Hey there, Gunslinger. How is it? Been a little while. Hope you've been well. No, you're not interrupting me. You're alright. Don't need to apologize for saying something in the chat. Well, I mean, unless you say something that you should apologize for. Which you haven't. Whether I'm able to camcorder the map for any specific faction Mountain Blade. Oh, I actually never played vanilla. Not for more than like 10 minutes. I might play it someday. I played a Clash of Kings mod. I was really into Game of Thrones and the Song of Ice and Fire book series back in 2013, 2014, back when everybody else was into it. And so I played on the game in the Game of Thrones world. I played Game of Thrones characters, you know. Well, I made my own original ones and stuff. But yeah, so the way that your army access works is like if you're the lord, like the king of a faction, you get like bonus access to troops, and then, you know, like the marshal of a faction gets bonus troops as well. So the smaller your faction is, the more punchy they'll be, and then they'll be in a smaller area, and it's easier for them to defend, basically. But yeah, so the Game of Thrones map for the Clash of Kings mod is massive compared to what the actual like vanilla is. Yeah, there's our recovery. Cut down Hell Tree. Menacing Magma Stone. Melee attacks inflict fire damage. Seems okay. Gonna die here, though. Alright, so we just need to trash a bunch of these things. Wasn't the king just a very powerful general? Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, there's, it's basically, even on a smaller map, which I'm an expert Mountain Blade Warband player. Like I said, 1900 hours. You know, I did my own sub-mod of the, I did a lot with that game, but basically, it's very hard to eliminate anybody, and you have to have a specific kind of army, really, in order to get it done. And I don't even know how that would function in vanilla exactly, but just like in Total War, how you need to move very quick and not take losses, it's like that, only it's even more important. Oh, the silt. We just dropped it into the drink. That's smart. Well, at least we've got dirt block. But no, Warband was really hard to just, like, get somebody all the way gone. They tended to take a lot of killing. Ow! We die somehow? Oh, we were on fire. And dropped a gold. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I should have put it up. But yeah, so like in the Clash of Kings mod, the economy was all wonky, and it was a lot harder to get like a big army, but it was very satisfying for me as a fan. But yeah, I got it for free in Steam for like a weekend. When it doesn't get consumed, that means it's maxed. Okay, which is probably at 200, I imagine. We've got like one more to get, maybe. But yeah, and I booted it up and I played just like a little bit, and I was like so in love with the mechanics of like fighting in like the training grounds. And I was talking about it on this forum I was on, and someone's like, "Oh, you really like the Game of Thrones show? You should play this mod." And then, well, the rest was history. 220. Oh, okay. We'll give the clumsy slime to the nurse, that way she can help him out. He's always having some trouble. It is 200. You finished Squid Game? Well, I hope you won. Probably an armor set thing. Nah, that would make sense. Do I have any more boxes? No? Que mala fortuna. Oh well, we'll deal with it some other time. I mean, we don't need this stool. We don't. Well, anyway, we've got our statuary going on. We've got our very nice row of furnaces. Couple of slimes, you know, we certainly have been doing some exploring. We even crafted various nouns just like I promised I would do. You know, you don't always get that out of me. You don't always get an honest accounting whenever I title a stream. Sometimes I'll just go all the way off of the script. But I sure hope you guys have enjoyed. It's getting along to my bedtime. I'm coming up on my my work week, of course, as it is the weekend. That is time for me to go to work. But you know, as always, I'll be around. I don't know. I stream almost every single day. And perhaps I'll see you guys there in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed. Luke, thank you so much for hanging out and all of your input. I'll probably be doing Total War tomorrow morning for a little bit. Maybe I'll catch you there. Later, that gunslinger. Good night, Natasha. You're probably already gone, but good night all the same. Good night, Fordover. Thanks for all your hints and advice. Good night, Pershop. Good night, Quinny. Good night, everyone that was new. VC Gamers. Coolio's already gone. Alright, yes. But thank you, everyone. Always fun to share the game that I'm playing with other people. And although I'm not very good, that can still sometimes be good too. But hey, and I didn't even threaten to quit very much at all. So, you know, maybe this world will be the one where we get to keep on playing. We'll see. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. Good night, and hope you have a good one.